Officer Harris, I will need you to open the courtroom for the afternoon session. We are live on the YouTube channel.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Martin Clark is now presiding. At this time, there will be no eating, no sleeping, no gum chewing, no talking, no lounging. Please keep all your cell phone devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your device on a level surface so that you may be seen on screen. Good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Thank you, Officer Harris. Ladies and gentlemen, the court is calling Roselle White, case number SP 112-22651. Roselle Jamar White, the charge is driver's license suspended. Count 2 of that same ticket is no insurance. If Roselle Jamar White is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record.
Yes, Judge. Roselle Jamar White.
Thank you, sir. The court is also calling Jalen Michael Williams, case number SP 113-58551, improper plates, and count 2 of that same ticket, driver's license suspended. If Jalen Michael Williams is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record. I need Mr. Williams to unmute, sir.
Timothy Williams.
No, this is Jalen Michael Williams. I can see you, Mr. Williams, but you need to unmute. Do you see how to unmute yourself, sir? Okay, Mr. Williams, I can see you, but I cannot hear you. But I know you're here and I know that you can hear me. So before you come the next time, learn how to unmute your device for me. All right? Okay, this is case number SP 111-73311, Timothy Lee Williams. Timothy Lee Williams, the charge is open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger. Timothy Lee Williams, please say your name for the record if you're in the virtual courtroom.
Timothy Lee Williams, Jr.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The court is also calling Elshanti Workman, case number SP 114-92791, Elshanti Workman, and the charge is driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, that same ticket, no insurance. And count 3 is driver's license, never acquired. If Elshanti Workman is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record.
Elshanti Workman.
Thank you, Ms. Workman. The court is also calling Jessica Nichelle Worthen, and the case number is SP 115-54273. Jessica Nichelle Worthen, the charge is no proof of insurance. Ms. Worthen, if you're in the virtual courtroom, say your name for the record. Ms. Jessica Worthen, are you in the virtual courtroom?
I don't see anyone.
Okay. And finally, the court is calling LaShonda Nicole Wright, SP 113-66391. LaShonda Nicole Wright, driver's license suspended, count 2 of the same ticket, operating while visibly impaired, operating a motor vehicle while visibly impaired. And SP 113-66621, same defendant, no insurance. If Ms. LaShonda Nicole Wright is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record.
LaShonda Nicole Wright, Your Honor.
All right, now I think there's one person that the court omitted, and that's Mr. Watson, Brett Allen Watson. Case number SP 113-76501, Brett Allen Watson, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and count 2 of that same ticket, driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. If Mr. Brett Allen Watson is in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record.
Brett Allen Watson. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you. Thank you. All right.
You're welcome.
Who is representing these persons?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rita White on behalf of all 7 individuals in the Zoom screen.
Excuse me, Ms. White. Let me just make sure I called everyone's name. I see a Dorothy White. Miss Dorothy White, did I call your name, ma'am? No, I didn't, I don't think.
Okay.
So Miss Dorothy White, let me get you, ma'am. Case number SP 115-44201. Dorothy Denise White, leaving the scene of a property damage accident, and count 2 of that same ticket, driving while unlicensed. Miss Dorothy Denise White, if you're in the virtual courtroom, please say your name for the record. Miss White, please say your name for the record. I see you, but I do not think your audio is connected. So I'm not sure if you can hear me.
It's not. It's not.
Your audio is not connected, Miss White. I need you to be able to hear me. So I'm going to remove you and see if you can sign back in with your audio. We cannot hear you.
She can't hear
And
me.
you cannot hear us because you're not making any gesture of being able to hear us. So we're going to remove you, let you sign back in if you can. In the meanwhile, Miss White, did you give your P number, ma'am?
P63046.
Thank you. Miss White, how do you wish to proceed?
We're requesting all of these individuals be arraigned and enter a plea of not guilty and have their matters scheduled for a free trial.
Okay, I think we did arraign them. You did part of it and I did part of it. So ladies and gentlemen, you have been arraigned. We are entering a not guilty plea for all of you. Your pretrial date is going to be June 29, 2021 at 8:30 in the morning. It will be a Zoom connection the same way it is today. So when you come back, if you have documentation, we've already told you, bring that with you. I'm giving each of you a personal bond, which means you do not have to pay any money, but you must return at 8:30 in the morning on June 29. Does anyone have any questions before we release you?
Yes.
anyone?
May I ask a question?
Sure. Mr. Watson, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I received these arraignments in the mail, and this is I think, I'm not positive, but I think it's a vehicle. I sold my daughter's vehicle, and the person I sold it to was pulled over with it and hasn't had it registered, had no driver's license.
That's possible,
I sold
sir.
this vehicle in June.
That's possible, but I can't resolve it today. The prosecutor
Okay.
will have to look at that and hear your information. The problem is, Mr. Watson, is when you sell a vehicle, the law requires you as the seller to make sure that that title is changed with
Okay.
the Secretary of State. Otherwise, everything that is done with that vehicle is still attributed to you and your ownership because the title hasn't been changed. So that's the responsibility of the seller. But tell the prosecutor when you come back what your information is, and that prosecutor may be able to give you the best offer that you're eligible for. I don't know that, but when you come back, you'll tell the prosecutor. Okay?
Okay, so can I contact the Secretary of State now and let them know that this vehicle hasn't been in my possession since,
Now, I can't,
June
I'm
of
gonna
last year.
exit the live stream. I'm gonna exit the live stream.
okay.